in. I'm Eliana Sheriff.
And I'm Scott Stovall. New at 11 tonight, our infrastructure could be at risk. That's what Yakima City leaders are saying, and voters say yes to a new measure that would lower our car tab fees.
Now, if Initiative 976 passes, car tab fees would be lowered to just $35. Sounds like a good idea, right? But critics say that may cost cities across the state billions of dollars, including Yakima. Victor Park joins us now with reaction from locals and the city. So, Victor, what are people saying?
Good evening, Scott and Eliana. You might expect most people to support pocketing extra money by lowering those fees, but as you're going to see, people I spoke to were pretty divided about this issue.
They just charge too much. I don't see why it should cost $80, $90.
Wayne DeWeese is one of several people at this car show who supports lowering the tab fees to just $35. And so does many who back Initiative 976. He even questions the way increased fees have been spent.
I don't know if I believe him or not. I have no idea where the money goes when I pay my car tab.
I would say I'm pretty neutral on that, because if they lower that, they're going to tax you somewhere else.
But many cities across the state, like Yakima, say they will lose millions of dollars. Money they say pays for safer school zones.
That car tab fee money is being used to pay for safe routes to schools. It's being paid for, or it's being used to pay for upgrades to some streets. It's being used for repaving areas that have been neglected for a long time.
And he says those fees fund specific projects like the outdated infrastructure along North 1st Street.
Phases 2 and 3, which are the biggest phases of that project, they rely primarily on car tab fee revenue. Without that car tab fee revenue, those two phases of the North 1st Street revitalization project likely wouldn't happen.
And some, like Rusty Jordan, does not support the initiative.
Well, I think we have to be able to pay for nice roads, and I think if you can afford a new car, you should pay the tax and pay for higher fees.
And so here's the deal. Voters will decide on whether they want to save potentially hundreds of dollars, but the city says without that extra money, upgrades you see over here, like a new pavement and a new sidewalk, will all come to a halt. And they say that may pose problems like water main breaks or even more broken sidewalks, and really the list can go on. So either way, you lose some, you gain some. In Yakima, I'm Victor Park, Action News. Scott, Eliana.
All right, thanks.